What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Player. I do believe this is episode number 67, and of course it's the final one of the season and the series as well. We're taking on PSG in the Champions League final with Barcelona after we knocked out Bayern Munich on penalties and PSG knocked out Juventus by 3-1 in their semi. So taking on PSG in the Champions League final, going in search of our fourth piece of silverware this season, because of course we've already won the Copa del Rey, we've already won the Super Cup of España, and also, if you missed the last episode, we also won La Liga, which was a real surprise because, as you, if you didn't see the episode, what happened was Real Madrid lost to Rayo Vallecano on the final day as we beat, who did we beat at home? Celta Vigo, I think it was, and Real Madrid, a massive choke, had destiny in their own hands, and they lost on the final day to Rayo Vallecano, so we snuck in to be crowned champions, yet we didn't get to lift the trophy. Last season we got to lift the Premier League with United despite not actually winning the trophy. Yet this season we didn't get awarded it, yet we still were crowned champions. But anyway, we won the title. That was my main aim this year. But either way, winning the Champions League would be a great way to end this series as well, because of course that would be 4 trophies from 4, and obviously it's our first and only Champions League final as well. So obviously today and this episode is the final one in the series. I do want to say a massive thank you for the support in the series. I really do appreciate it. Obviously it was never going to do as well as any of my career modes, because that's how my channel works. Always one series that's better than the other ones. Never do I have simultaneous series that do exactly as good as each one. But either way, the support on the series has still been really good. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot, and it's been really fun for me to make this series, because even though it is frustrating, even though this game mode in my opinion is very subpar and way behind where it should be in my opinion. I mean, I genuinely believe this when I say this. Player career mode, if EA really pulled their fingers out, could be their headline game mode in their game. I do believe that when you look at 2K's version of sort of a player career, if you will, it's just crazy good, whereas compared to this is just crazy bad. But regardless, it is frustrating to play this game mode. It still had a lot of great support, and because of that I still enjoy making the videos for you guys, even though when I'm playing the game I may be wanting to throw my controller out the window. It's still been fun to make the videos for you guys, and I always appreciate the support, so thank you very much for that. Hopefully I've made this series as entertaining as possible. We've had some fun, we've had some really funny moments happening, of course none funnier than the title celebrations last season, which were obviously not justified. But either way, it's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate your support as always. And there you go. Now, a few people have asked me what I'm going to be doing once this series finishes, because also don't forget my Torino career mode is ending at the end of the season too, and we're into the January transfer window right now, as you guys will be watching on Sunday. So you guys, have been asking me what's going to happen to my channel, what I'm going to be uploading until FIFA 16. I have one more series ready to go as soon as my Torino career mode ends, but this upcoming weekday week I'm only going to be uploading one video through Monday to Friday. The reason being is because I am going to be all over the place looking for a place to live. If you guys aren't aware yet, I'm basically, wow, Fabregas plays for PSG and Bale plays for PSG. What a team that is. And Courtois in goal, that's a great team. That's a really that's a solid team. Sorry, that's a solid team. So if you haven't noticed, you haven't been following me on Twitter or anything, I'm looking for a place to live right now. My house has been sold, and I need to find a place by at the very latest the second week of September, and it's really stressful, and it's really difficult. So all through this week, Monday through Friday, I won't be at home very often. I'm going to be all over the place, really looking for a place to live. I've got a few properties I'm looking at in Leeds tomorrow or Monday. Well, it'll be tomorrow for you guys when you watch the video on Sunday. Tomorrow on Monday, and I've got loads and loads of other places to visit as well. Got a couple in Liverpool, a couple in Manchester as well. But I'm going to be all over the place really. So through Monday through Friday, I'll only be doing one video per day. Those will all be Torino career mode episodes. And once that series is finished, I'm going to start getting to work and then start uploading my new series, which I have planned. I won't give much away, but it is a type of manager career mode. I won't give much away to it though. It's a sort of a different type though. But hopefully you'll enjoy that. Just a mini series, and that'll pave the way until FIFA 16 comes out. And then we'll get ready and get on to to that game, which I'm really excited to play. If you missed my my FIFA 16 career mode changes video, go and watch it on my channel. A couple of key changes to career mode in FIFA 16. Can't wait for that, and it should be good fun. But anyway, just want to clarify that. And oh wow, how have I misplaced my first pass? Thought I'd clarify that, what's been going on and what will be going on. And yeah, there you go. But yeah, Champions League final here against PSG with Barcelona, aiming for our 4th trophy of the season. And yeah, here's hoping we can get it. But this is a solid PSG team, and I think this is going to be a really good matchup. So let's go and let's hope for our 4th trophy as Ibra hits the bar with the first chance of the game. This is going to be a difficult game, but come on Barcelona, let's get the win on the final episode of the series. As Alba gives it to me, and I'll give it cheekily to Piqué. Can't believe I've misplaced my first pass. I have not been as accurate with my passing this season. That's been really frustrating for me. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult because I'm playing in the CM role, so I get the ball at my feet a lot more, therefore more chances to give the ball away. But either way, just not good enough this season in terms of my pass accuracy. It's not being up to the standard I set when I was playing for United and also Burnley too. But anyway, that was a great chance for PSG to open the scoring there. Ibra hitting the bar. That's something we're going to have to be careful with as well. Mascherano playing it back. Not a tall defender by any means. We know that. And Ibra's got the height. So that's going to be a scary matchup there. But there's Alba inside towards Neymar. I'll take that right there, mate. And I'll quickly backheel it towards Matic. I've got space here. Matic still places that wide towards Neymar. And Neymar pokes through. That's a great ball by Neymar to me. With a little fake Rabona and scoop it inside towards Iniesta, who shoots. And Courtois turns it behind for a corner. Fantastic start to this game. Both sides having chances in the opening 10 minutes. But still 0-0. And from the corner, Messi will cross it towards me in the centre. And I've won the header, and Courtois turns it behind for a corner. Almost my 4th goal in 3 games. And a goal in the Champions League final, but a great stop by the Belgians, still 0-0. And Messi crossed the ball in again. And this time Courtois has it. And it's a free kick for an offensive foul. What a start to this game, but still goalless. And that's a great ball by Fabregas over the top towards Gareth Bale. And Bale on the ball here, cuts inside. Bale turns and shoots, and Ter Stegen makes the save. What a start to this game. Both sides really going at it. I sense quite a few goals in this one, but it is still 0-0. Good stop by the German. And in goes the corner, and Ter Stegen misses it. And it's going to be flicked down towards Van der Wiel, who puts the ball over the bar and behind for a goal kick. If this game doesn't have more than, let's say, 2 or 3 goals, it's going to be a surprise. This has been a frantic beginning. Oh, that's a great interception by Matic there, and he keeps holding the ball and finds me as well. Really good chance. I can see Messi asking for it. They're going to play him through. Messi for 1-0. What a stop by Courtois. And Lucas Digne is going to get the ball away, probably. Well, I wouldn't throw in. No, I won't. I'm going to keep that ball on there. And no way. How is that? How is that? That can't be a throw into PSG. Either I kept the ball on, or it's a throw into Barcelona, surely. Because I didn't dribble out the play. Well, anyway, great save by Courtois, but still 0-0. What a start to this game. Yes, my ball right there, win it back for the team. And now let's go. Matic through the gap. That's a great pass by Matic to split the 2 defenders. And now around David Luiz. I've got 2 man to aim at here. Going to play it out wide towards the man, Christian Teo, down the right-hand side here. Can he take it around Lucas Digne? Forced back to Dani Alves. Alves to cross possibly. Nope, towards Teo on the edge of the area. Now Iniesta. I'll take it if you want, mate. Nope, still. Yep, okay, there to me. Back towards Matic. Matic to Iniesta. Trying to get some space to shoot here, but we're crowded out. Messi on the ball. Turns his man. Still Messi. Making mincemeat of the defenders, and still Messi on the ball inside towards Iniesta, and we have the opening goal of the game. Andres Iniesta gets it, and it's PSG 0, Barcelona 1. Get in, Iniesta grabs the goal, and we take the lead in the 33rd minute. Messi bobbing and weaving, gives it off to Iniesta, and he beats Courtois at his near post there, inside the 6-yard area. Can hardly blame the goalkeeper when he's that close to the goal, but even so, sneaks in at the near post, and Iniesta beats the Belgian to make it 1-0 to Barcelona. Gets in. It's been a frantic start to the first half, but we draw first blood. PSG 0, Barcelona 1. Lavezzi down the right-hand side, turns Jordi Alba. And still Lavezzi through towards Verratti. I'll shut him down, but he finds Ibra. Lovely little 1-2 there. Stuck with Verratti, but he's still got the shot away. And Ter Stegen turns it behind for a corner. Alright, so there is half time. It is PSG 0, Barcelona 1. We've taken a lead for a goal which Iniesta scored. Great first half though. Lots and lots and lots of chances. This is when player career mode becomes fun and not tedious and repetitive. Loads of chances in this first half for both teams, but we have the only goal of the game. Iniesta scored it, played through by Messi and slotted it past Courtois at his near post to make it 1-0. So good first half. We've had more possession, but certainly haven't been a far better side. PSG have looked very, very strong indeed. Ter Stegen's made a couple of good saves. We do have the lead though going into the second half. And away we go for the second half, with us leading by a goal to nil. Don't know why I did that skill move there. Don't really sure what to expect in the second half. I don't expect us to go defensive anytime soon because we've looked really good when going forward, but this game mode is quite unpredictable. Wouldn't be surprised if we have a real good show of dominance and then suddenly the manager goes ultra defensive and we invite pressure. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't happen. If we can get ourselves a second goal, we'll definitely be feeling it. It's certainly not over if we just get ourselves a second goal, but it will certainly put a lot of pressure on PSG. But anyway, here's Jordi Alba through towards Neymar. I'll take it there, mate. Right there. There we go. Nice little ball to me there. I'll try and turn David Luiz, give it inside towards the man, Christian Teo, whose shot is well saved by Courtois and turn behind for a corner. That's the start we wanted to the second half. Not just sitting back and saying if PSG were going to defend this lead, but going for a second goal, which we almost get there as well. But again, the tall Belgian goalkeeper Courtois makes a really good save and turns behind for yet another corner, which is played into Mascherano, and it's cleared away after Luiz's tackle. Gareth Bale on the ball for PSG, and the Welshman finds Van der Wiel. What a chance here. Gregory Van der Wiel crosses to the far post, and Lavetzi's header goes just over the bar and behind for a goal kick. PSG are going to get chances in this game with half an hour to go, but they'll need to take one as we still lead by a goal to nil. And Mascherano receives the ball, plays it through towards Matic, and Matic through towards Iniesta. Can you play me through? No, I should have called for the free ball there, but Pedro back to Iniesta. Now it's to me. Let's see if I can turn David Luiz here. Not with a bird spin, but a couple of step overs. Okay, one step over. Nice little roulette inside. That's a penalty, surely. Referee, sir. How is that not a penalty? I just rouletted past Silva. I did him. That's got to be a pen, man. He pushed me right to the floor. That's a big let off for PSG right there. I'm sorry, but sometimes we get debatable penalty decisions. That is not debatable. That is a penalty in my eyes for sure. I don't think I'm being biased by that one either. That's a poor decision. Wow, PSG have just brought Mata on for Verratti. Talk about a show of strength in depth. In goes the corner, and it's just past Ter Stegen, and Iniesta gets the ball away. Bringing on Mata. They have got some serious strength in depth, PSG. These two squads are unbelievable. Like, seriously, because our squad is amazing as well. This is an incredible matchup in the Champions League final. As Pedro finds Matic, and now Dani Alves through towards Pedro. This is a nice little passage of play here, and trust me to be the one that almost gave it away. But Dani Alves finds me, and I've got a man out wide there in Pedro. I'll give it inside to him. Now Matic on the turn back to me. I can see a man all the way out wide there. That's a great ball to him. Neymar controls and turns and shoots, and what a save by Courtois, and turn behind for a corner. This Belgian goalkeeper, man, he has been insane. Another great save by the big man, and it is still just a 1-0. He is single-handedly keeping PSG in this final. Van der Wiel down the right-hand side for PSG. It's a good tackle by Alba, and now a chance on the break as I've got the ball here. A really good chance. I've got Messi and Pedro with me here. Really good chance. Shouldn't mess this up. Inside towards Messi. Messi finds Pedro. Pedro must score, and does. And with 15 minutes to go, that goal might be the one that gives us the Champions League final. Pedro puts it past Courtois. He came off the bench and makes it 2-0 to Barcelona. A hockey assist for me. Obviously doesn't show up in the stats, but still nice to get involved in the play, and a really good finish by Pedro there. I thought Courtois might have hesitated, maybe I didn't see that right, but either way, you can't blame him for that goal. Really nice strike by Pedro into the bottom corner. He's had a great game, the Belgian. He's probably on course for man of the match, but either way, PSG 0, Barca 2. We're not going to rule out PSG. They've got a great squad. You guys have been seeing that, but either way, 2 goals up now, and maybe, just maybe, our names are on that Champions League trophy. Bale through towards Zlatan. And Luis Enrique's gone to park the bus now with 9 minutes to go. So expect some pressure from PSG. Not sure whether to get the 2 goals they need. But either way, in goes that cross to the centre. Iniesta doesn't deal with it. Ter Stegen drops it. And Van der Wiel, what a save by Ter Stegen. And Lavetzi puts it over the bar. Ter Stegen with an unbelievable save. He almost made a howler, but he made up for it by tipping the save onto the post. And then Lavetzi's header goes over the bar. And Ibra knows that his best chance of winning a Champions League trophy is probably gone now. What a chance there, but it's over the bar from Lavetzi. Bale and the Welshman on the ball. They're going to try and create something here. Gareth Bale twisting and turning and finds Lavetzi, and Lavetzi back towards Mata. I'd imagine he's going to launch the ball into the box at any moment. Here it comes, Van der Wiel into the centre, and the header is brilliantly saved by Ter Stegen and turned behind for a corner. Good stop there by the German, and another save made with 4 minutes to go, or just under 4 minutes to go, I should say. Ter Stegen hitting the bar there. He knows that we are very, very close to that Champions League trophy, as it is still 2-0. And the corner goes in, and Courtois just one header. I was turned looking the other way there as I was writing down a minute. Courtois is up right now, and he's running back to his goal. This comes to me. This is the chance here to seal it, and I'm offside. Oh, I'm offside. Oh, what a shame. I was about to run clear and go for just walk into the goal, and I strayed just a fraction offside there. Look at that. That's close, isn't it? That's pretty close. So free kick to PSG then in stoppage time. Bale is going to stand over it. It's not going to matter even if he scores because the referee is going to blow for full time any second now, but going to stand next to the goalpost anyway and try and give Ter Stegen a bit of help just in case he does get it towards that corner. But either way, I would like to keep the clean sheet. Probably shouldn't stand in Ter Stegen's way, really, should I? As Bale is going to take this free kick eventually. He's just standing there for the time being, though. Does he want to take it? Do I need to press X? Not really sure what's going on here, as Bale is just standing over the ball. Not sure why I need to... Okay, there we go. So Bale standing over the free kick then. Final chance here. He's got a man with him as well. It's going to be Bale who is going to strike it, and it's headed off the line by me. I'll help preserve the clean sheet. And there is the final whistle. It is all over, and we are Champions League winners. We've beaten Paris Saint-Germain by 2-0. First Iniesta in the first half, slotting it past Courtois at the near post, and then the second half, a goal scored by Pedro, who came off the bench, putting it past the Belgian for a second time, and we are Champions League winners. So absolutely delighted about that. What a fantastic way to finish the season and the series as well. We win the Champions League for the first time. I get my hands on the trophy. Very, very pleased with that. To be honest, not my best ever game. I did get involved in the build up for the second goal, grabbed myself a hockey assist, but either way, it was still a good win for us. It was a very good game as well. Loads and loads of chances. These are the type of games which make player career mode enjoyable. Shame they don't happen very often, but either way, Angelo Enriquez is going to lift the trophy because Messi was subbed off for him. And yeah, there's quite a few players in that Barcelona team who would probably, should lift the trophy instead. But either way, it's going to be Enriquez who lifts the trophy. And I would have probably said Pedro, to be honest, or maybe Dani Alves. I'm not sure who else is on the pitch, actually, after that. Piqué as well, too. But either way, it's going to be Angelo Enriquez who lifts the trophy. And we are the winners of the Champions League. So delighted with that. We complete a clean sweep this season, getting all the trophies, bringing all the silverware to Barcelona. Delighted with that. And yeah, good game. I think really it was a balanced game. It could have gone either way, in all honesty. Ter Stegen made a couple of great saves, but Courtois was in inspired form. I'd be surprised if he didn't win man of the match. A tough game, an exciting game, but a game in which I'm very, very pleased we won. So, take a quick look at my rating. I got a 7.3. I only misplaced 2 passes out of... How is the maths right here? 45 possibly, and I got a hockey assist too. My tackling was quite good. I won the ball back once. Yeah, I didn't have a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. Just not my best game, that's for sure. But either way, headed the ball off the line, so we'll say that I helped, if you will. With that clearance to preserve the clean sheet. But either way, good to get the win. And again, it was a really balanced game. It could have gone either way. We certainly weren't clear-cut winners. It could have gone either way. Both goalkeepers did really, really well, and in the end, just a really solid performance. Now, I would imagine that Courtois did win man of the match, or maybe it was Ter Stegen. Actually, it was Ter Stegen. Courtois got a 6.9. Really? I know he let in 2 goals, but come on, man, give him a bit of credit. But either way, we won the trophy. We're delighted with that, and that's a really nice way to end this series as well. It would have been a pretty sour note had we lost the Champions League final, so a nice way to end this series as well with that piece of silverware, and that is that. So really, really pleased with that. And to end the series, what I'm going to do is show you the stats of the Champions League in our final season. Actually, let's go through the player of the competition first. That was that was Oscar, actually. I almost said Courtois. That was Oscar. And yeah, there you go. So let's. What do I need to do now? I need to show you the stats. Actually, show you the stats of the players. Where are we here? Player stats. There we go. In the Champions League. And then what I'm going to do is show you my final list of accomplishments, my final list of attributes, and my stats as well, and also my career section too. And also, whilst I'm chatting around in the background, you'll also see at some point the sponsorships as well. The full list of the final look at the accomplishments. So there you go. But anyway, it's been a fun series for me to make. Again, frustrating at many parts, I have to admit, and I do apologise for complaining every now and then. But I don't think you can blame me with some of the things that happened. But either way, it's been a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed making this series for you guys. And I'm glad that a lot of you have enjoyed watching the series as well. I don't know whether the season is going to end in June instead of July, or end of May, I should say, like it did in my Torino career mode. So I don't want to advance just in case that happens. But what I'll do quickly is I'll show you the squad report here, and show you the attributes and stats as well. So not exactly the best season for me. My best season was definitely last season, but you have to remember I was injury prone this season. Picked up 3 injuries, 2 weekly ones and a 2-month injury too. But either way, in 30 games, I still managed to average a 7.9 rating, and also got 16 assists alongside 7 goals too. So that is 23 direct contributions in 30 games to goals. That's still pretty decent. That's still very good indeed. So not as good as my United season, but either way, still a pretty solid season for me. Obviously, dropping down to play CM sort of hampered that a little bit. I guess in a way I sort of sacrificed my personal stats for more team success, a bit like Chris Bosch at the Heat. But either way, I sort of sacrificed the personal stats for the team success. But either way, as for my attributes, you can see right here, you look at the physical attributes, they were really stellar. Mental, not too bad either. Vision 95, always good, and the passing stats were the key as well. I thought I looked quite good. As you can see, my specialities, I've got dribbler and playmaker coming the end of my career, and also these are the 5 traits I had on. I honestly never really noticed those traits really affecting anything. Those pass stats never really seem to affect my my ability to get assists. I think they're sort of more trivial things. I don't think they actually contribute that much. Maybe they do, but I don't really notice them, to be honest. And giant throw-in really was the only one that was significant. We scored a couple of goals through those giant throw-ins. I got a 5-star skill move rating to end my career, but only a 2-star weak foot. I think getting your weak foot level up is actually a bit too difficult. You have to score goals with the weak foot, a couple from range as well. I don't like that. I think there should be a better way of getting your weak foot rating up next season. But either way, 2-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves. And yeah, for a 23-year-old, the future would be very bright for me, finishing with an 88 rating. And as for my accomplishments, as you can see right here, we achieved 321 out of 527. Overall CAM progress 73%. Thought I did quite well, to be honest. I think what I'll do actually right here is just quickly, can I go through all these really quickly? Yeah, I'll go through all these really quickly. So just in case you're wondering which ones I missed out of, you'll be able to see them here. I haven't actually showed these before just because it will take too long, but either way, if you're wondering which ones I missed out of, then you can check here if you're so bothered. And there you go. And also as well, to end the episode and the series off, I'll show you my career section in just a moment's time. And also the sponsorships as well. So with the sponsorships, I would know what I missed out on and know what I achieved. I'll show you them in just a moment's time. But either way, that was definitely something which sort of made this career a little bit more fun for me. Instead of just using whatever boots I fancied, to be able to make it harder for myself to unlock boots, I thought was quite cool. So if I ever do another player career mode, which I don't show the goalkeeper one, do I? If I ever do another player career mode next season, which I'm not too sure I will do, depends on what EA have done to the game mode next season. If I do another player career mode, then I'll probably do the sponsorship thing again, just because it makes it a bit more interesting, a little bit more difficult, I suppose, and a little bit more challenging, as well as another added reason as to why it could be fun to try and show you a good level of progression. But either way, it's been a lot of fun, and in fact, I can show you my career section first. So you can see my first season with Burnley, I averaged a 7.0 rating. We finished in 5th place. We were so close to qualifying for the Champions League in the first season. Reached the semi-finals of the Capital One Cup. I was devastated to miss out on that for injury, and of course the team got knocked out by Wigan, I do believe. But either way, that was a great debut season with Burnley. That was a lot of fun, and that was really exciting. With Manchester United, we transferred right at the start of the season. We won the Capital One Cup, we won the FA Cup, we finished 2nd in the Barclays Premier League, and one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, where we got given a trophy, yet we weren't actually winners of it, and we also got knocked out by Wolfsburg in the round of 16 in the Champions League. This was my best season in terms of my stats. I thought I was absolutely fantastic. 51 direct contributions to goals in just 55 games. That is a stellar season. I also won Player of the the Year as well. I didn't win that at Burnley, did I? Oh, I did win Player of the Year at Burnley. I didn't think I did. Well, I won it in consecutive years. And as for the third and final season with Barcelona, as you can see, we won all the trophies: the Champions League, the Copa del Rey, the Super Cup of España, and the league title as well. And as you can see, my stats were still quite good, but obviously the injury hampered me. The injuries, I should say, hampered me. But either way, still a solid season. And in total, these are all my stats right here. As you can see, 3 clubs, 1 league title, 3 domestic cups, and 1 continental as well. It says I only won Player of the Year once, but that's obviously not true. I won it. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I see. Okay, so actually it was just once. I was going to say I didn't think I'd win it with Burnley. That said no, but that said yes. That's because that was the second season. Okay, that's my mistake. So yeah, the game did get it right. I didn't win Player of the Year with Burnley. I only won it once with United. But either way, as you can see, in 129 games, I helped my team win 83 of those. We drew 34, and we only lost 12 games in the entire series with me on the pitch. That's quite impressive, isn't it? In 129 games, I scored 36 goals and grabbed 66 assists, 9 bookings, and 0 red cards. That's a pretty impressive, a direct contribution to goals ratio. I mean, what is that? 66 plus 36 is 96 plus 600. Is that 102? I think 102 direct contributions, 129 appearances. That's pretty insane, isn't it? But either way, a really solid 3 seasons and a lot of fun as well. And to end the episode, what I'll be showing on the screen right now is the look at the sponsorships. I achieved every single one but Under Armour and Nike. So I got all the basic ones plus the intermediate ones, but I wasn't able to complete Under Armour. I was so close to Under Armour. All I needed to do, if I remember correctly, was play 10 games for England. And of course, if I didn't sit out at the European Championships, which I shouldn't have done anyway, then I would have done that, so I would have reached the 10 games. So that's kind of frustrating. But either way, I think I finished up with 8 games for England, or possibly even a 9. So I was very close to unlocking the Under Armour boots, which is a real shame because Under Armour are my favourite sports company in real life, and I would have loved to have worn those too. But either way, as for Nike as well, I missed out with that, and those were the sponsorships. So it's a bit of a shame that I missed out with those two. But either way, we still achieved quite a lot of the boots sponsorships available. Just missed out with 2, and there you go. So that does end the episode and this series as well, guys. I really appreciate your support on it. Thank you so much for watching the series. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed that Champions League final. It certainly was exciting. Hopefully you've enjoyed this series as well. As per usual, if you want to help the channel out by leaving a like, I really would appreciate it. But of course, you don't have to leave a like if you don't want to. I totally understand. And yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you so much for watching the series. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget, during this upcoming Monday to Friday, these few days, I won't be uploading 2 videos a day. I'll only be uploading 1 video, whilst I'm going to be all over the place, really looking for new places to live, and I better find somewhere quick, otherwise I'll be on the streets. But either way, appreciate your support as always. Thanks so much for watching the series. It's been enjoyable for me to make the episodes for you guys, and hopefully you've had fun watching too. I'll start a new series very soon, most likely, maybe if I get the time. It's going to be difficult this week, obviously, but maybe next weekend. If not, then during the week sometime, the week after this one upcoming. But thanks for watching the series. Really appreciate your support as always. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the episode and this series, but of course you don't have to leave a like if you don't want to. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for another video on my channel very soon.